everybody, it's November, and that means it is time for Zelda.
That's right, after years of waiting, it is finally the month of Skyward Sword's release, and I love Zelda so much that I decided to dedicate the entire month of November on my channel as Zelda month, and I'll be doing Zelda content until December.
And the guys at the game station were kind enough to let me do a video for you guys as well, so I figured I'd take this opportunity to let everybody know just why Zelda is so awesome, to me anyway. These are my top 5 reasons why Zelda is awesome. Let's do it.
Zelda is epic. You've got sword fighting, monsters, archery, and a hand in the toilet? And a guy on a floating carpet. And this guy? Zelda is weird, but in a good way. Some games take themselves really seriously, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta love a game that's not afraid to have this guy as a reoccurring character. All of the weird things in Zelda give it a very unique feel that no other game could possibly match. I mean, what other game has both epic battles on horseback and a disturbingly mature talking baby who's obsessed with creating a monopoly in Hyrule all at the same time? Music is an important aspect in any game, but especially in a game like Zelda. One minute you're in the bottom of a well staring down the jaws of a death hand and you're hearing this. And the next minute you're running around slaying jumping spiders, or excuse me Mr. Comment Guy, Tektites? I knew that. And this is playing. And the next minute, you're getting all funky with a rather loose woman in Rudo Town, and you're listening to this. Aw, yeah. Basically, my point is, the music in Zelda is classic, and it's even better considering how many different types of songs you'll hear. And I'm not even scratching the surface of what Zelda games have to offer. More like, lightly touching it. Yeah, lightly touching. Aw, yeah! Alright, this one's pretty cheesy, I admit it, but as a kid growing up, playing Link, being the hero of time, representing the courageous aspect of the Triforce, fighting against monsters, huge bosses, and creepy faces on the floor, I felt like, well, I'll let my good friend Mike Dawson explain it.
It made me feel like I could be a hero.
Thanks, Mike. Sure, we've all saved the world our fair share of times, nothing special, and I'm sure we've saved at least a few buckets full of princesses, but something about being a nobody kid who just so happens to be the hero of time that's destined to save Hyrule made me feel like maybe I could be something too. And look where it got me. Now I sit in my room and talk about Zelda, and tens of people mildly care about what I have to say. Thanks, Zelda! Plenty of games have multiple different items and weapons you can upgrade to, but Zelda is more than just upgrading from a gun to a slightly better gun. Whoa, that guy's got some moves. In some games, items are just stat boosts and nothing more. Yeah, I've got 3 different swords, a huge cleaver, a flag thingy, and some kind of voodoo necklace. Yet, I'm still using this puny bow and arrow. Which of these items made that happen? That's what I want to know. Zelda, on the other hand, not only has a lot of items, but completely unique and more often than not usable items. Get a boomerang? You can use it. Get a hammer? You can kill people with it. Get a spinny top? You can spin on it. But that's mostly all you can do with it. Whee! When it comes down to it, the best thing about Zelda to me is just the fact that no other game can match its feel. Zelda is unique. And what's even better is that while every Zelda game maintains the same Zelda feel, each game still manages to have its own unique style. Like Wind Waker, for example. I still remember back when the game was coming out, Nintendo released a tech demo for the GameCube, and it showed Zelda looking like this. Link was mature and he was having an epic sword fight with Ganondorf in what was at the time very realistic graphics for the franchise. Then they released this. I still remember hearing the fanboys whine. Why is it so cartoony? Why is Link still a kid? This isn't Zelda, this is for babies.
Stop whining!
But if they actually bothered to play the game, they would see just how awesome it was. It was the same amazingly fun Zelda feel, but with a new artistic style, with sailing, pirates, cannons, and little stick people. Even Zelda 2, which was a major change from the original and is still considered to be the black sheep of the franchise by some people, still feels like Zelda. Well, sort of.
And those are my own personal top 5 reasons why Zelda is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for those of you who aren't so familiar with Zelda, maybe you'll be a bit more interested in the franchise now. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and have a good Zelda month.